So in previous video, I showed you just kind of a simple program I was working on, but I wanted to actually go into it a little more in depth. I just called a simple one called commands. At the heart of it, we have this enum, or enumerations, and descriptions of what they do. In the main program, we're calling first we called this method to output the version information. We set up our connection to a database, and we accept input. And accept input is where the magic happens. Here we check if the command is valid. If it's valid, it returns. So first it loops through all the commands. If it matches what was typed in, it returns the enumeration value, if that makes sense. Otherwise it returns null. If it returns null, then it goes to the secondary if statement, and if that still starts with a period, because that's how the commands are entered into the system, then it'll display the error because it's still. So let's say that a valid command is clear. Let's say that you mistype clear. You type CLAE for some reason. That's it, right? It would drop down to here and said, oh, that's invalid, enter .help for help. Otherwise, it will drop down to this third section, and it will put the commands into a buffer. I call it a buffer. It's not really a buffer, it's just a list, an array list. And so it puts whatever you type in there, and then you can save from the program whatever you type in. You can save it to a SQL database. As you can see, we have a process method here that we're calling, and we just have a switch statement here that has all of the different commands that you are able to type and then what they do. Like for clearing the screen, we use a process builder for the CLS command. If it's Windows, otherwise we just call clear. This is a simple utility for getting word stats. I'm still not sure how accurate it is. I've tried to kind of figure it out over the past few months of using it, but I'm not sure how accurate that is. Because it's doing some regex here, and it's joining all of my lines with a new line break and all that stuff. So it's interesting. What else do we got? Does this display errors, display message? That's kind of that utility thing. This outputs the lines on the screen. There's nothing in there. It doesn't, it says no data to display, otherwise it outputs the lines on the screen. We can demonstrate that. Sure enough, I'm positive we can. So here we have it. It started up. Type in help. Let's try that clear. But we misspelled clear. clar is an invalid command, and enter .help for help. hello world. And as you can see, it has one line, 2 words, characters are 12. Looks like we're counting spaces in that character count. Okay. As you can see, I typed clear without the period in front of it, so it didn't think it was a command. I do not have a way of dropping lines from this yet. I can clear out the whole buffer, but I cannot say, delete line 2. Not yet. I think that would be interesting. Just a version thing, and we can output the date. I got the little idea to put by there from MySQL, but yeah, so that is basically my thought process on this little program. I need to make it available so you guys can take a look and play with it if you want. I'm not sure if using enumerations in this fashion is a good idea. Who knows? That can be up for debate. But I hope you enjoy your day and have a good one. All right, bye now.